another cycle update. Okay, so I started having some weird symptoms around 8 DPO. It's officially 13 DPO as of today. So I started having some weird symptoms around 8 DPO, and as much as I feel like every cycle I tell myself I'm not gonna symptom spot, I'm not gonna like assume that I'm pregnant. It's been a long time, it's been over a year, we know the routine. But there was a part of me that was like, well, I was on like this medicine, and I have read online that sometimes that can like change things, and so I was like, well, maybe it's working in a different way and there's a chance. And so anyways, at 8 DPO, I started feeling like weird and crampy. And not to say that's never happened before. There have been cycles where like I've had a random like stomach cramp and whatever, but I've kind of like, because I was on my 2-week wait, I think I assumed like, oh, this could be like implantation or like something exciting like that. Anyways, 8 DPO, I was like, oh, you know, looking on countdownpregnancy.com, looking at all these positive, you know, pregnancy test images of people at 8 DPO, and I was like, wow, okay, maybe I should just take a cheapie when I get up just to see, that just because there's a chance. But I really like, the other part of me was kind of like kidding myself, because I was like, you know, the other thing that's different about this cycle is last cycle I did use progesterone, and in my questionnaire I had to fill out for the fertility clinic, they like email you this big questionnaire about everything that ever, and it says like what medications you've taken, supplements, vitamins, whatever. I did disclose that I was using the progesterone cream, so I used it last cycle, and then this cycle, because the way that it lines up is cycle day 1 is supposed to be the fertility clinic visit. Yay! Which is in 2 days. I am so excited. 2 days. Woohoo! Anyways, so I'm getting really pumped about that. So, I'm losing my train of thought. 8 DPO, I felt a little bit crampy and saw these positive pregnancy images on countdownpregnancy.com, and I was like, you know what? Why don't I just take a cheapie and see what happens? So 9 DPO, I woke up, took a cheapie, nothing. And then I started feeling like some nausea and headaches, and the other huge thing about not taking the progesterone, oh my gosh, I had mood swings, and I just feel like moody, like just cranky all the time, like I haven't had enough sleep, even if I do get plenty of sleep. Like obviously today I don't, you know, I just got up, but I did get like 7 hours of sleep. But I mean, even if I get a crazy amount of sleep, I still just feel kind of cranky and like kind of miserable sometimes. Like we went rock climbing, and they had this little like team of little kids that are like learning to rock climb, and normally I would find that adorable, but like they were all like screaming and laughing in this little confined space, and I was like, yeah! And like normally I love little kids, but I was just like, I just feel so cranky. And so it's just been really funny. I don't know what's up with that. The other huge thing I have noticed about not taking the progesterone this cycle, again, I don't think I mentioned, I'm not taking the progesterone this cycle because I didn't know if they wanted to do any testing or anything like that, and I didn't want to go and then have them be like, oh, come back in a month when it's out of your system or something. So anyways, I stopped using it just for 1 cycle just to see what happens, because I've been using it for 2 cycles now, in the second half of my cycle, and had amazing, you know, amazing lack of symptoms of normal PMS, because I have horrible PMS, as you can tell. Anyways, so I felt super cranky and super nauseous and like headaches. Hugest part of this was, oh my gosh, my chest. Like I have had the worst boob pain of all time this cycle. It's horrible. Literally sitting on the couch with ice packs on, taking ibuprofen, like just feeling horrible. And I know ibuprofen is a little when you're pregnant, so I've been taking like a small dose, but just using ice packs and things like that, and just like, ow, they just hurt so bad. So I'm like, okay, this points to something hormonally going on, because when I use the progesterone, my boobs feel fine. And then when I don't use the progesterone, they hurt like crazy. And it sucks, because usually for PMS, I try to like work out a lot, and that makes me feel better, but it's hard to work out when your boobs hurt so bad. So anyways, and even with sports bras and all of that, it's like, it's still just so sore. But anyways, getting a little TMI for you guys, although when am I not TMI? I mean, it's the TTC channel. Anyhow, so I'm super excited because we're going to our fertility consult in 2 days, which is awesome. I'm trying to think of what else to say. Oh, I've been taking the cheapy pregnancy test basically since 9 DPO because I figured why the heck not. I had like 10 of them because my ovulation predictor kit that I bought, like one I told you about on Amazon, the 2-day free shipping, came with a bunch of them, and I was like, I didn't even know I was ordering these, but whatever, because I like peeing on sticks. It's a good time. So I've been taking cheapy ones since 8 or 9 DPO. Yeah, 9 DPO since then, and now it's 13 DPO. So I officially had a big fat negative today, and I believe that that means that we're officially out this cycle. The other reason why I've been taking so many pregnancy tests is because I want to know for sure whether this cycle actually worked, because if it did, then by golly, I'm going to cancel that fertility consult we have in 2 days, you know. God knows how much that's going to cost because our insurance is not the best in the world right now, and we have deductibles, and, you know, I don't even know how much that's going to cost us, but whatever, worth it. But I was like, if I can, that'd be awesome to cancel it because I actually got pregnant on my own. I actually had a dream that that happened, but anyways, so I'm 13 DPO, and I did not have any inkling of anything on a pregnancy test. I like photoshopped it and zoomed in really close and changed the coloring and like nothing. So I'm just like, give up, you're done, whatever. 2 days, you'll have your fertility consult and you're about to start your period. So just like ride that crimson wave, baby, and I'm excited to start our next chapter of our journey. So in terms of the fertility consult, we decided we're gonna go through the consult and just like see what they say. At this point, I think we're very ready, or at least I'm definitely ready. We're both ready, but I am definitely ready to have testing done because my husband's had testing done and I've had nothing done. I've had a midwife do a like regular manual exam during an annual and say everything looks great, but like that's not really conclusive. We know I have endometriosis. We know maybe there's a hormone thing going on. So I really just want to be tested. I want to just do all the tests. You know, I've heard things about HSG tests being bad, but like I've also talked to other women that have said they're really nothing. Like you go in and like make sure you take ibuprofen before you do it, and you know, don't freak yourself out about it. And you know, honestly, I'm excited to learn what is going on with my body. You know, like we know that my husband could have some factor in this for sure, but like I just feel like everything's been swinging off since I was 16. And so I really want to know like what is going on with my body. So I think that's our first priority, is to make sure everything is okay, and then kind of go from there. Like if they come back and say the only way you can conceive is IVF, then we're actually probably going to say let's try some other things first. Like I do want to do monitored cycling. I do want to try some fertility medications. Like I really want to just try. You know, we're still young, and I just want to see what we can do in terms of like, if we can fix our bodies, then hopefully the fertility will happen. Because, you know, I'm 25, and I really hope that if we can make everything work, then the baby will come. And I mean, obviously these people are experts. But I just really think that if we can fix things, then that's my first priority. So I might kind of start there. Me and my husband talked about it more at length, and I think at this point, we're probably not going to go into any like hardcore artificial means of reproduction technology. Probably for at least like 4 or 5 months. Just because I really want to get all the testing done and see what the recommendations are, and then maybe try like a round of Clomid just to see what happens. You know, try monitored cycling where I go in and they do ultrasounds and blood tests or whatever. Like I just really want to see what we can do on our own. And I talked to my husband, and that seems to be like really important to him too, because he's like, you know, I'm not against any of these artificial means of reproduction. He's like, but I just would really love for us to both be healthy and for like, you know, getting some assistance, but being able to just like do it at home on our own kind of a thing. You know, maybe have monitored cycling and do like in-home insemination, that kind of thing. So I think that's where we're mentally at right now, even though it's been over a year, but we'll definitely see what happens. I'm kind of nervous, kind of excited, kind of not knowing what to expect. but I think it'll be a good experience, and so I will definitely let you guys know what happens. I probably won't bring the camera in with me, just because it is Mass General, and I highly doubt that they'll be open to like me videotaping any part of this. So I'll probably just like come back and let you guys know what actually happened and things like that. But that's it for now, guys, and I will let you know how our big appointment goes. And if you like, subscribe. Bye.